part of this internship, I had the opportunity to actually go to Rwanda and see it for myself. So for the first few months, I had the framework, an understanding of African life, but actually being there and witnessing and engaging with my coworkers, engaging with some of these children, and hearing their stories, hearing one person personally tell me what it was like to meet their sponsor and meeting the student I sponsor was absolutely transforming to hear.
It's fun just to see that there's all these different places that truly do care and are not just like a face, you know, they're actually out there in the community.
At times those issues can be overwhelming, like human trafficking is so huge and so big, but just to be part of a greater group that is doing something to fight against, you know, that darkness there is really, it's really inspirational to me, and it gives me hope.
My skepticism for child sponsorship has just been eliminated entirely.
It's cool to just be one little part where all I do is community outreach, but my community outreach helps us to like bring in new clients and bring in, you know, new suppliers of food. So it's cool just to see how like I'm a part of that web.
Just working with all these nonprofits that I have like this year have just really helped me kind of build those relationships and those skills that I would need to like continue doing the work that I would want to do in Rockwood.
I absolutely think that now I'm a stronger candidate for any development position, because not only am I able to bring to the table grant writing, which in and of itself could be a job, but also on top of that, donor relations and a little bit of marketing understanding for event planning.
It kind of added more skills and more depth to the understanding that I already had about like systematic issues and that kind of stuff.
Before this internship, I'd never had much professional like workplace experience. I've done a lot more like camp counseling or babysitting and volunteer work. So it's been great to be somewhere where now I know what it looks like to have, one, a job, and two, something that I could see myself doing.
On a professional level, I had an opportunity to figure out how to do grant funding and foundation research, and that led to writing a grant successfully for Newman's Own Foundation. I would not have had that opportunity if I hadn't had this internship.
Being able to discern better between, okay, these are my gifts, these are like my calling, like how do I merge those two together, and maybe work on some weaknesses, and because some of those things also tie into what I want to do.
This experience with PLF has just positioned me perfectly to be able to get my foot in the door in a local nonprofit and be able to get some experience and see that, yes, this is what I want to do. And it's been such a growing experience for me to be able to say, yeah, this is where I want to be, and I love it, and I'm so grateful for the experience.